Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a government and stimulus update. There is some good news and there's also some waiting news as you will hear. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to let you know about future videos I got coming out with. And if you want to support my page, my Patreon page and my PayPal donation page is linked below and also in the corner of my YouTube channel. So let's get right into this video. This is going to be a short, sweet little video because mostly I think a lot of you's already heard about it in the news or in paper or whatever, that the Democrats passed the bill, the 1.9 trillion, as everybody is getting excited and all that. But like I said, people, don't get excited because that's the Democrats that passed it. Now it has to go to the Republicans. And we already know, as many past videos that I made in the past, that tells you about who's on that side. And our good old boy, Mitch McConnell, is just waiting for that bill to come. He's just waiting for that bill to come. Because it has to go to them. And then they're the ones that has to go and turn around and vote on it. They have to go and read it all and make sure that they have everything in it that they also want. And also the cap, like I've been telling everybody, is going to be from 125,000 down. So if you make above that, you're not going to get a stimulus check. Everybody's going to get a stimulus check as long as you have a social security number. Remember that. If you have a social security number, you will get a stimulus check. That is a straight up to you. Then you don't have to worry about having your stimulus check garnished, because they cannot do that for any type of back taxes you got, for child support, government taxes, anything like that, state taxes. They cannot touch your money without, they can't, not even without, they can't even touch your money. So that you don't even have to go and worry about. Second, also in this budget here, in this package, the unemployment is going to go up to, instead of 300, it's going to jump up to 400. And that's going to be all the way until, if I'm not mistaken, until August 29th. Not until September, like Biden wanted it to be. And then schools are going to get a good chunk of that money to go and reopen the schools, get the schools cleaned and get the air filters and all that, air conditioners done and all that, like how they want it. And also, the only bad thing about this in this bill here is there's no mention, there's nothing about SSI getting their extra $200 like Biden was saying that he wanted to go and do, to give to Social Security, to bump them up to an extra $200. Because the only thing that they got this year was the regular inflation money of $23, I think it was, or $24. But there's nothing in this bill that tells you about the extra $200 that you're supposed to be getting. That kind of sucks, I know. That was one of his promises, and he goes back on it. And now what I'm very surprised about this also in this bill here is the $15 minimum wage actually stayed in the bill. That I was very, very surprised about. But like I said, people, keep on reminding you about what I said before. It has to go to the Republicans now, I think it is. And they're the ones that are going to go, and they don't want that $15 an hour in this bill. I'm thinking they want it in the relief bill, in the next bill that they're putting together, that they want that $15 in that bill, not in this bill. But like I said, it already passed at one party, now it has to go to the other party. The only bad part about that is now it's still a waiting game. But I gotta admit, at least they passed it. At least it got through one house, now it has to go through the other. At least Pelosi was right that she wanted to get this bill passed before the end of this month. I was surprised, I was skeptical that this won't happen, but she was right. She got it passed. So that I'm very happy about. At least this is up there. Now it has to go to the other party to figure out what they're going to do. You know, I'm hoping it passes because there's a lot of good things in this bill that can help the small businesses with the PPP, the EL grant. I mean, there's a lot of things in there that these small businesses need. You know, and then also the tax breaks. Now, the tax breaks, people, I explained that to you before, that you will be able to write off your $600 and your $1,200 stimulus checks on your tax returns. The child tax credit, that will not happen until next year. You will file those taxes next year on your form to go and get that tax break of bumping it up instead of $2,000 to $3,000. But always ask when you go and file your taxes, just to make sure you go and ask to make sure they didn't change it and stuff like that with this new bill and stuff like that, because you never know. They might have just added it now instead of later. That's something we will have to see and find out what is actually is going on with that. And then another good thing about it is that if everything goes good, everything goes well, and we should be able to see our checks probably by the end of March. By the end of March. Probably not near that last week of March, we should be able to see our checks drop into our accounts by that time. And then after that, then what they're going to be doing is, after that is done, they're probably going to pass a couple of little bills that they wanted to, and then they're probably going to start working on the relief bill. That's another big bill that they're talking about they wanted to go and do. And also in this new package that they're coming out with here is a lot of money is going to go to the coronavirus, to get the vaccine out there, get the people to put that needle in people's arms and stuff like that, because like I kept on saying, all that deals with money. You know, so to get that needle into that vial and that needle into people's arms, you need people to do that. So this is a lot of money. If I'm not mistaken, almost $25 billion is going for that, or more. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's more. And it's a lot of money that's going into that. So that's going to help out a lot of cities, a lot of states, where hopefully we can hurry up and get that vaccine out there and stuff like that. Because a lot of people are waiting on it, because they want to try to get back to a little normalcy, because they want to go and travel, they want to go on the planes. And then also about the planes too, the planes are also redoing their air conditioning and stuff like that, and putting in their the inner raves. It's like a ray that any air that goes through it, it kills it. And they actually already started putting that into the planes, for where it'd be a lot more safer for you to go and fly, with the air and stuff like that that's inside the tube and stuff like that. So it would be a lot more easier for people to fly. People feel a lot more comfortable. Even if you get the vaccine, that would be even double that you will have the vaccine done. You will have that. They have the air conditioning, so it'd be a kind of a lot more safer for you to get it and be safer on the plane and stuff like that. Same thing on a bus. I heard some bus companies, like Greyhound, is redoing their air conditionings too, to go and support this, where they can get this done and people can go start traveling again. Because right now, California is still up in the air, New York, Chicago, and stuff like that. I don't hear anything about any new lockdowns or anything like that going on. They're just trying to get back to normalcy by getting the vaccine out there for people to go and take. That is the most important thing right now, as I see that Biden keeps on talking about, that he wants to go and make sure that everybody gets vaccinated. He wants to make sure that he gets that 100 100 days of, I forgot if it's 100,000 or 1 million vaccine shots, stuff like that. So I don't know how close we are to that or not, but I know we still have a lot of deaths every day. Unemployment is, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 days ago, I think I read it, that 14 million people filed for unemployment. Whew. And then you got all these other people here. Then you got, I heard about Walmart is raising their minimum wage now up to almost 15 bucks an hour now. But then I'm also hearing also through the company and stuff like that, that they're cutting back hours like crazy. Where they're giving you the money, okay, but they're cutting back the hours for where you're not getting your 40 hours. You know, so how are you going to live if you're not getting your 40 hours, but you want to go and pay me the 15 bucks an hour? You know, and then I heard Costco is doing the same thing. Costco is also bumping their minimum wage up to 15 bucks an hour. I'm actually thinking all these companies are going to do this now instead of later and waiting for this bill to pass, for the government to go around and tell them that they have to go and do it, that they rather go and do it now and instead of later. So I can see why they would want to go and do that. So that is the update that I have for you for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button to let you know about future videos I got coming out with. And if you want to support my page, my Patreon page is linked below with my PayPal donation page. And it's also linked in the top of my corner of my homepage on my YouTube channel. And guys, as you can see, I'm almost to 400. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for being there, enjoying my content. Please leave me a lot of comments and likes and stuff like that. I greatly appreciate it so much. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Thank you. Until the next video.